Alright. Welcome back to another long overdue episode of Warp and the Plastic Crack Factory. I'm going to redo this whole segment and shit, and this is going to be episode 1 and shit of season 1 of a series of progress showcasing every army in the studio from 40k to H of Sigmar, just to show you the stages I'm at, what I'm missing, what I want, what I wish to add in the future and shit as funds come along, and talk about the colors used, most weed strain that I smoked for that project. So and a bunch of shit and expirations. Like this one was expired by old Rogue Trader pictures by John Blatch and other artists. So all the pictures you see throughout this video is what an expired, this huge project, which is heavily Primaris. So I got almost every Primaris unit. I don't have Reavers, but I got everything from Black Imperium. I got everything from Indominus, and everything from Leviathan, and everything from the Shadow Spear box, and buying every release I could for Space Marines, which I believe I did, minus the Reavers, but I believe I did. Captains, lieutenants, and shit. All those characters are gonna have their own video. This is just the first company through the 5th company. What I got, where it's going, a bunch of repainting the match. So let's get into it with the beautiful strains I smoked the last two months heavily on this. Alright, so the most smoked strains on this project was, one of them is this wedding cake. This shit is fucking bomb. A lot of these were smoked for sure when I was doing the 3rd company. Next was Alien Breath. This shit, I did this one at night when I was molleting at night and shit after work. Nice relaxing and shit on the bones and shit, muscles and shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Old as fuck. Next is this Pineapple Express. This bitch was smoked on the regular, man. This shit is make you feel good and shit, relax and shit, man. Make sure you got drink, man. Make sure you got those big Kool-Aid fucking drinks. Then on the infused side was this pineapple upside down cake. This was like probably smoked like 4 times. These infused ones over here at the shop, man, up the street, are pretty fucking good. So this one was bomb. And enjoyed greatly. Fucking the watermelon Skittles or some shit like that. This shit fucking tasted real fucking good, man. The 4th company went through a lot of these, man. But the main smoke of this project was the Dante's Inferno strain. They were selling these up at House of Revolution for $5 a piece, man. I was getting these up the street for like $1. Fucking good. THC is 22.6 for the 1 grams, man. But it's good. It's good. I love the flavor. Body creativity and shit flowing, and the munchies and everything were on point. So that right here are all the strains that went into this project. Now let's look at color schemes and shit, and paints and shit. All right. Orale Holmes, so you made it through the color scheme section. No, I'm just joking. Alright, so check it out. This is how I painted these motherfuckers. Alright, the green came down with Abaddon Black, right? The whole model was Abaddon Black. Then I hit it with Caliban Green all over, man. Hit the base with all over Caliban Green, right? Then I give it a wash of that of this right here and shit. I'm not gonna kill it and shit by trying to pronounce it. All over the model, right? Let that shit sink into the fucking balls and the creases and shit, right? Then what you do after that shit is dry, you're gonna mix about 30% Caliban Green and the rest in Warpstone Green, right? You're gonna give it 30-70, right? Mix that shit good and do a nice little high recess and everything, right? Then it should look like this green, right? But then you want to hit it with just Warpstone Green a little bit and shit, and it should look like this. This is where what we're going for the whole green screen scheme and shit of things in the army and shit. I think some of them are like this one, the aggressors. They're on the next step to get this one and shit nicely, and it should be called battle ready. So that's the green. Now for the red, you gotta hit it with Manifesto red, which I don't have a bottle of to show you. But then I washed it with Tampon red. Then I went over it with the Evil Sun fucking Scarlet. That was it, man. That's it for the red right there and shit, right? For the gold, some Retribute Your Armor, right? With a watch of the skin flesh, right? Let that shit fucking sink in the recess. Then you use the Liberator gold that covers all your gold and shit right there. Silver, lead bleacher, noon oil. You're done. You know what I'm saying? What I did for Purity Seals, Flesh Terror, or on top of Rathbone, and you're done. Then the parchment, the parchment will be, you can use white or Rathbone. Then you put some of this cum bone on it, right? Then you go over it with some flesh tone. Let that shit dry, and then do little stripes of the bone on top, and then little stripes of screaming skull and shit, and you're done with the bottom white parchment and shit on the Purity Seals. For plasma coils, Rathbone White, Frost fucking Heart. Work slowly, little, don't let it clump up or nothing like that, and you should have nice fucking plasma coils and shit. For the brass, Ruin Lord Brass, Tagar Raid Shade. Get you some Raid Shade and go over the Ruin Lord Brass. Let that shit dry, and then you just go over it with some canoptic alloy. And you're done, son. You're done. Alright. On the angel crest on the chest, you're gonna use white, right? I don't have the other two shades, but you're gonna use sepia and then Atrex Earthshade. Let that shit dry, each one dry before you put the other shade on. Done. That's how you get the chest crest done and shit. Flesh. I paint my white boys with Buckman Glow. Then I hit them with some where's my other shade? Hit him with the flesh shade. Then I hit him with some what's the other Cadia flesh tone. Working nicely and shit. Try not to make it all fuck up. And you're done. Yes, how I did the Deathwing Bone White, which I don't like. I used the Rathbone White. I went over it with sepia all over, and you're supposed to go back with Rathbone. Don't like it, so I'm going old school. Sundari Dust. Shade that bitch with some I believe it's flesh tone or sepia, one of those two. But then you gotta go with the Come White. You come in with the Come White, not the Air Come White. You gotta get regular, and then you go on top with Screaming Skull. That's how we're gonna do all the first company and the Blade Gun veterans, Stern Gun veterans. That's how we're gonna do the fucking white. The base, you use this one. You go on top of it with either known oil, or you can use Athrax Earthshade. Then you let that shit dry, and you dry brush with Tempest. Something Tempest. It's a dry brush Tempest that looks like something like this color, kind of. You dry brush that lightly and shit, and you put your grass and your everything else and shit, right? And then you use this right here. You use the Skaven Blight Dinge to color around the rim, like you're getting the rim job, and you're done. Spliffle, Phoenicia, homie. That's how you do the painting scheme right there. I don't think some of the vehicle icons I use Rathbone White, and then I use that Apothecary White shade on it. But I might make it a little darker, just like the shoulder pads, because I used white, and then I use known oil on the wings on the shoulder pads, and then I'm supposed to go over with light white brush on top. Alright, so that's how we paint. That's how you can paint too if you want to and shit, you know what I'm saying? If you're painting dark angels, and if you're stuck and shit, you know what I'm saying? Alright, hold on, I'm gonna go smoke another one. Alright, so I figured before we jump into the companies and shit, we did the armory and shit. what I have is repulsors and not the Lancer, but the one with the guillotine guns and shit. And I got a war suit in the back, which is gonna be repainted because I snatched off a piece of that to go to the one of the dreadnoughts. So it's gonna be repainted. Next time you see it, it's gonna have transfer markings and everything for the 5th company, along with the little one next to him on the left. Repaint the panels and transfer a couple of decals and shit, you know. That's in the next time you see him, he's gonna be all hooked up and shit and fully done for the 5th company. Oh no, my bad. It was gonna be 2 tanks for the 3rd and the 4th. My bad. I have to get a Lancer for the 5th. My apologies, man. I smoke way too fucking much. It's gonna be the 2 on the left are going to the 3rd, and the one in the middle, and then the one on the right, I gotta find the driver, and I gotta find the gun that goes to the back of that. I don't know where the fuck I put him at, but yep. 4th company, 3rd, and that one in the back is 3rd. This is 5th. I got the idea for the whole 4 tank thing at the beginning from watching Fury, fucking badass movie where they had the 4 tanks in the field and the troops in the back. That's where I got the idea, and then the Rogal Dorn tank comes out, and I'm like, that fits that idea a lot more. So I'm gonna get 3 more Rogal Dorns because I like that scene. So you can see we got the big guillotine with I think that's a laser or some bullshit. Another guillotine with the plasma. Guillotine with double lasers here. Double bolters. I gotta find his arm on this one and get him a shoulder pad. And then the guy who goes here is shoulder pad. So I gotta get old school upgrade spurs. So that's all the vehicles for the heavy Primaris demi half of the companies right there for you guys. Right, so what we have here first, if I'm going to show you in the progression showcase of the 1st company Deathwing, we got the Grandmaster, we got a Librarian, and we got a Terminator Champion. The Librarian's done. I gotta finish adding some Screaming Skull on the Grandmaster over here in the middle, and working on the his right hand weapon and his eyes on the Champion. Then we got the Deathwing Knights. I think I'm going to redo the bone to match the 15 Terminators. But supposedly it's done. But I'm gonna see what's better, Screaming Skull or Wrathbone. So that's these badass motherfuckers. Everyone but these guys have watchers in the dark, and they all got their little Homer beacons. Then we got the 5 Terminators from the Leviathan box. I believe I have to add the Screaming Skull. Right now it's just that Come White Bone, whatever you call that one. The Homer, and right there is the Watch in the Dark that needs to be painted. Then we got the Terminator Squad from Deathwing Assault. Homer Beacon over there, and the Watcher in the Dark in the front. Gotta add Screaming Skull. Oh, but first I gotta shade. This is in the shading stage and shit. Plasma, heavy plasma, bolters, chain fists and shit. Cause it looks fucking badass. What was the layout? Okay, yeah. This Terminator squad, same shit. But the captain has a power sword. There we got the Watcher in the Dark, Beacon Homer over there, chain fist, bolters and shit with fucking plasma, heavy plasma there. And lastly, every squad has a blade guard squad. Other than the fourth company, they got the companions, but they're gonna be painted bone to match the army and shit. So I have not totaled the points on this right here, but this is gonna be so fucking badass when it's fucking finished. So let me show you the next one. Alright, so what we have here is the smallest company of all five. My Raven Wing. It just consists of this finished champion on bike. I'm working on these three Outlanders. I added bits from the old Raven Wing kit. I'm working on the hands on these two, so I could put shoulder pads, Raven Wing shoulder pads on them, like this guy does. He's done. So that's why I got arms chipped off and shit. And we got this land speeder, which is a little more dusting. I do got the bits that go on the side. I just gotta get them out. So yeah, I even give it a little, give it some wings. I gotta add some shit on it. Purity seals. I think I have some Raven Wing icons I could put on. I think I have to double check. That right there, it's the smallest company. I mean, I dig it. You know what I'm saying? I just need to finish it. So that's not a priority, because I need to get the third and the fourth done before anything. So, but yeah, what I need here is 2 buggies and at least 2 more Outriders. But I'm waiting for a multi-kit if we ever fucking get one, man. And I'm waiting for the 11th edition. It's supposed to be Fast Attack, I keep hearing. So hopefully there's something with that. And I do need to get 2 flyers. I gotta get 2 flyers. I gotta get 2 Raven Wing flyers. And I have to get the special speeder that the Raven Wing Dark Angels have. And there's 2, but I'm gonna try to get one of each, the 2 flyers and the 2 speeders. That's the goal for the Raven Wing. I'm hoping I can get that done in a couple months. But yeah, let's look at another company, because this is gonna be a minute, guys. For the third company and shit, we have all 30 battle line for the Demi company. Just gotta repaint and add weapons on some and recolor. We got blade guard and shit. Got 3 blade guard. We do have a second repulsor dreadnought, but gotta put them together, fix them up. But this knight is gonna be part of it. We're gonna repaint him green. It's a freelance or whatever you call them, free blades. The 5-man assault jump pack marines, we're gonna be reinforced with 5 more soon. These assault marines with the chain swords and shit, need shoulder pads and recolored. Gotta recolor, get shoulder pads for the plasma, recolor that fucking old dreadnought with the big auto gun. We're finishing up the these dudes with the rockets, shoulder pads, repaint the plasma dudes, and we're going to recolor the Stern Guard veterans to bone white and get another head. Over here we got the Desiccator, we got a Champlain. The company hero box is on point. Then we got Tech Marine, 2 lieutenants, and a medic and shit. That's the story behind this dude right here. He's a Terran loyalist and shit. Great Shield, who was with these dudes for the most part of the Indominus and Plague Wars. So the story is Gilliam, Gilliam was giving out like gifts and shit to a bunch of dudes and then sending them off to their designated legions. So this fool got a pistol and a power fist and shit. He thought he was gonna be a master and shit of the Third, but nah, he was gonna just be a lieutenant. So because they don't trust this guy, and I'm digging how these guys came out, man. I love my fucking company of heroes and shit. So everything's gonna be recolored, colored, fixed, weaponized. Yeah, this is my love right here. So let's look at another one. So here we have the 5th company. Mainly it's going to be photos armor heavy. In the back we have a 10-man, and then in the front here they're going to be added with another 5 to be a 10, and then we're going to add another 5 to these guys and shit. So at the end we're going to have 30 mainline battle line fucking dudes, you know what I'm saying? Those guys right there came from the Dominant box, I believe, or was it Shadow Spear? Can't remember. But then we have a 10-man, 9-man assault Marines with chain swords and bow pistols. I gotta find the other guy, and we're gonna have to repaint these guys. Then we got 10-man flamer dudes from Leviathan. Those are fucking done. Just gotta get shoulder pad transfers on them, just like the assault marines. Well, all of them need transfers, except a few. Then we got fucking 3 snipers right here with 3 snipers right here. We got a jump back guys and shit. And then we got a champion, librarian, and whatever that dude in the white does. 2 lieutenants with this one guy I made right here. He's not fucking really legit. I have a Raven Guard shoulder pad on him. Yeah, we're gonna put Lazarus back in here. I just gotta repaint him too. But that's the 5th and shit where it's at right now. Just waiting on getting another box of photo guys, breaking it down in 5, and filling in those 2 squads. So we'll have our 30 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that one right there. Alright, and here we have the 4th company and shit, led by Viva Iron Lung and shit. Gotta finish the Blade Guard Lieutenant to match the peaks. I need to put a hood helmet on the other lieutenant. There's your boy. We got a standard 8 agent banner dude back here. Gotta repaint the Tech Marine red and find that weapon that broke off. We got a 5-man Stern Guard veterans from the multi-kit. And then we got a librarian. We got a Terminator Champion in his glory right there. For right now, we got the companions with the 5th, because I'm gonna repaint the lion dude to dark green armor. So for now, he's protecting his trusted boy Viva Iron Lung and shit. Those dudes are beautiful. Then we got the 3 the multi-melter guys, and then we got the assessors. We have 5-man heavy intercessors, and we have 3 more heavy meltas and aggressors. And then we got the plasma jumpy dudes. They're almost done and shit. I love this dreadnought right here. He's almost done too. I didn't like the other fingers. I like the claw ones instead, so we're gonna go with that instead of the you know what I'm saying, the other ones. And we're gonna repaint that bright dreadnought and shit to match this color, kind of, because that's too fucking bright. And I'm gonna see if I can find some purity seals and other things to hang on them in the bids. So that right here is the 4th company. Almost done. Almost done. This one and the 3rd company, I say, are gonna be the first 2 that I get done, finish. And then we're gonna jump on the 5th company and get that finished, and probably not do this lastly, but like in between and shit, because of having to get the paint colors from my shops and shit. They're fucking really dry and shit. So right now we got green, so we're gonna do as much green as we can. And that right there with the Raven Guard that I showed you, it's where we at. The Marines from Dark Imperium are still in progress, so I'll show you those in another video. So right there, it's 5 demi companies, kind of, other than the small ass Raven Wing that ain't shit. But these are the companies, demi companies that we're working on, and I hope you enjoy this video and shit, because I gotta get back on painting these guys to all match. The next video will be where I'm at with the Tyranids showcase progress. That will be the next one to look out for. So thanks for watching this video, man. Hope you like where we at right now with the Angels of Death and shit. So when we're done with these, we're gonna jump into with the Blood Angels. So thanks for watching. Smoke another one and watch your hands, motherfuckers. Peace.